Boy, should Mike Tomlin thank the schedule makers, because if there's any complacent bones in Pittsburgh, it will go right out the window seeing this Tennessee Titan team on Thursday. It's the last team to beat the Steelers, and then they did this on the sideline with the terrible. You can't do that to a terrible towel. Sacrilege. Pittsburgh Steelers. Sacrilege. That's what Santonio Holmes said on Around the League earlier.
We want to get, out and play those guys again because we remember what they did to us. They stumped on the towers, and that only just brings fuel, to the fire. It doesn't, really say this is what we want to do, stomp on these guys a towel. We want to go out and get a victory and move on to the next game.
No butterflies. You practice, prepare for stuff like that. It's going to be, I guess, adrenaline's going to be up. I don't know if nervous is a good word for it. Adrenaline's going to be up. Just go out there and play football.
You won't be pumped?
Absolutely. That's where that adrenaline comes in. Nervous, no, but pumped, absolutely.
Yes, the adrenaline will be flying. You can't step on a towel. Last sports figure got upset about stepping on a towel had to be Jerry Tarkini, because when he put that in his mouth, you can't put that under your foot.
You can't even kneel on a towel in golf, right?
Right. I mean, you just can't do that to a towel. But that said, the Tennessee Titans would love to shock the Steelers, and it would be a shock, even though they beat the Steelers last year. Ever since the league switched to this newfangled opening of a season by having a Super Bowl champion host the first game of the season, no visiting teams ever won. Give me some fodder, some food for thought as to why the Titans could be the first to pull off this feat, Mike Mayock.
Think about this game last year now, folks. Remember what happens. It's 31-14 Tennessee, Week 16, in a game that will ultimately determine home field advantage throughout the playoffs. They won for two reasons. Number one, they stuffed Pittsburgh's run game. And secondly, they won their turnover battle 4-0. So for a closer look through coach's tape, hey guys, the eye in the sky never lies. Now, point of attack in the run game. No chance for Pittsburgh throughout the day. They want to get Willie Parker off his own 2-yard line. Heath Miller gets beat across his face. Cardinal rule in the run game. You can't get beat across your face on an inside run. Javon Kearse makes the play and almost a safety. Now, 4 turnovers. Not characteristic for Ben. Only a 4-man rush. Great job by safety Michael Griffin on a dig route. It's a quarters look in the secondary. And watch Griffin. Converts it into man coverage, jumps the route, makes the play. And then we're going to look at a Tampa 2 coverage. Frustrating Ben Roethlisberger. 2 deep safeties. The Mike linebacker runs underneath, down the middle, forcing routes out. 5-step drop. Right there, everybody's covered. Great job on the reroute. The Mike linebacker has the seam. Got to pull the football down. And when he does that, his right tackle, Willie Colon, gets beat. Ben gets stripped. Fumble. Ball game. So when you look at that tape, guys, I said ultimate domination up front by the Tennessee Titans, and that's why they won the game.
And another reason why they won is because they were able to contain Ben Roethlisberger in the pocket. I like the fact that they came away with 5 sacks, 2 interceptions, and Ben Roethlisberger, and we'll show you from watching that Super Bowl 1 year ago, he excels in what we call the second phase of the play. His ability to get out of the pocket, buy more time for his receivers to get open, that's when he can just shred you to pieces, much in the same way John Elway would do. He can move around, buy more time, and that's when he breaks down your discipline and coverage as well as your pass rush, and that's when Ben Roethlisberger is simply at his best. There is no doubt that if he can do this against the Tennessee Titans, he'll be successful. But I'm telling you, Jim Washburn, the defensive line coach for the Tennessee Titans, is the best in the business at developing the defensive line. I'm going to show you what you expect from the Titans on defense tonight.
Can Rich be the quarterback?
Oh, we're going to make Rich the quarterback because we've got 4 pass rushers. Mike and myself will be the defensive ends. Travis and Keenan, they're going to be our defensive tackles. The key is to contain Big Ben and keep him in the pocket. So both defensive ends have to get up the field and then pinch the pocket. What you can't do, Mike, and you know this, you can't get too far up the field and create an escape lane for Ben. So come on back, Rich. Both defensive ends for the Titans, absolutely. Right. We're going to get up the field only to a certain depth, and then we start to pinch the edge. Both defensive tackles have to push the pocket, disrupt Big Ben's vision down the field, and then all 4 guys have to be able at some point to disengage. So if you try to escape up the middle, the defensive tackles have to disengage from the blockers, come off and get the tackle. The key is tackling Ben Roethlisberger. As you guys know, he's a big hoss. And so the Tennessee Titans tonight, or at least on Thursday, have to be able to get off the pass rush, come in and make the tackle. The main thing is to contain Ben in the pocket.
Great job, guys. Really, best work you've done
Excellent
all
pass
day.
rush.
And the phones are ringing off the hook at the assignment desk, Travis. Please get back there. And interestingly enough, the pressure that you saw, the pressure that you talked about, no Albert Haynesworth last year in that game.
He was
just
inactive.
like, obviously, the Titans will not have on this night with him opening the season in Washington over the weekend. We open the season Thursday, 5 Eastern Time, with a kickoff show presented by EA Sports Madden NFL 10. Myself, Dion, and Rod Woodson are going to be in Pittsburgh answering your emails, ask@nfl.com.